Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Rise and Thrive family. I hope everybody's doing good. Thank you very much for being here. I am happy and excited to be here with you guys and spending some time with you. If you're not here now and you're watching the replay, thank you. I appreciate you for doing that. I appreciate your support. Please do always keep in mind if you have any questions, if you have anything that you want to discuss, if you feel that there's something that I need to do and I'm not doing, please, 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 I ask for you to share with me. Whether it's good or bad, I want you to tell me. This is my first time creating a community. It's been 7 months that I have this community, and I'm still learning because there is so much that I could offer, so much value that I could give. But there's also a lot of different people. There's a lot of personalities. There's a lot of different needs. There's a lot of different everything that I don't know. So it is important for you to share with me what you would like to learn. So again, I want to know how you guys are doing. Please do put in the comments how you are doing, how you're feeling. If there is, again, anything that I could do to just ease up and help you grow, because that's what we are here for, to grow together and to be together. So please do not forget to drop one word in the chat. Just telling me how you are feeling, or an emoji, or whatever you feel more comfortable doing. Okay, so I'm going to do a quick recap. Uh, let's just take a quick moment to just celebrate what we have already pushed through. We reframe failure, building confidence, embracing discomfort, also rewriting our self-talk. And now we take one more biggest mindset block of all: fear and doubt. Yes, I know we are all very familiar with this. And I want to remind you all, fear is not our enemy. Doubt is not a weakness. And I know I am one that just complaining, oh, I don't feel good, is, I have always said that's showing signs of weakness. And I don't like to do that. I don't like that kind of attention. Sometimes we have feelings that we don't like to share because we think that we're going to be judged because of, I don't know, being weak. And that's not a thing. That's really not, that's all here. And just because we have it here doesn't mean that that is true. It's just that we are our worst enemy when it comes down to uh, what we do. Okay, so we criticize ourselves a little too much. Um, so they are not here to stop you. And fear and doubt is not here to stop you. They're just a sign that you're doing something new, something bold, and something that matters, something that you've probably never done before. So yeah, you're gonna feel that little do, 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 do. You're human. You are supposed to feel these feelings. It's just something different that you are approaching and doing. We've been taught to run away from fear, to fix it, to wait until we feel ready. And that's not a thing. Guess what? You don't need to feel ready. You need to feel committed. That's all. Because if you don't do something to fight that fear, it's not just going to go away. If it's a bridge you want to cross it. Just get over the fear real quick because you want to cross that bridge anyway. So, because the goal is not to wait for fear to go away, the goal is to move anyway. So just move it, just keep it going, just keep going the direction you're going. Because when you start again, you're going to feel it again. And so you don't. So to speak, even when your voice shakes, sometimes like we start talking, we start like, ugh. I get like that. I'll be honest with you guys. I was mortified to do videos. I didn't want to do it. I was like, no, but I'm scared, but I still have not posted videos in the community. And why is that? Because I get a little nervous and I start stuttering, and then I feel that my accent, my Spanish and my New York accent is just going to show up, and then I'm not going to be understood. And I started doing this. I started the challenge, a 28-day challenge, and every day I was doing a video. That kind of helped me a little bit to be able to show up and to be able to just talk to the camera. Not the camera, I'm actually hiding the camera because I do get a little nervous. But I have found that the way that I fight that fear is just going ahead, doing the call, and just, I don't know, just doing the call, whether it comes out right or not. I'm sure that we are all in the same boat. We all start to do one thing different and we feel that feeling. So we all understand each other. So don't be afraid to speak, even if you feel that voice that's shaking. So take that first step, even when your legs start trembling, that you feel that, oh, should I sit? Should I stand? What should I do? So to show up, even when doubt whispers, what do you think you are? Who do you think you are? No, don't let those thoughts control you. They want to be there, let them be there. But don't let that voice control you. Let me tell you who you are. This is what you need to keep in mind, that you are powerful, that you are capable, that you are meant to rise. And courage is not being fearless, it's going ahead and doing what you want to do and those what's going to help you move forward with those goals. It's about chasing and choosing action. Right in the middle of fear. Like you start doing action, you start getting scared, do it anyway. We stand beside it and walk forward anyway. Rise. Keep rising. It's okay. Like, what's the worst that can happen? Someone's gonna hear it and say something. It's okay. Let them say what they want. I remember the first time that when I first did my community, I did a welcome video. Oof. I think I started that video maybe like 6 times. And I wouldn't hear it, but I knew in my mind, or I felt in my mind that I said something wrong. So, okay, so I'm going to start all over again. Okay, I'll start again. Okay, I'll start again. So I finished and I'm like, you know what? I started looking at it and I'm like, oh my God, what happened to my face? It was showing just a lot of details on my face. And I'm like, no, I didn't delete it. I left it alone. And a few weeks ago, I saw that it was still on my history. And I watched it and I listened to it. And it sounded pretty okay. It wasn't too bad. That fear was here. No, not here. That fear was here. That fear was trying to control and tell me that no, that's not that's not as good as it should be. It was my wrong. I still didn't post that video because I felt that, in addition to, like, I guess I was doing it outside, so the shadow or something was just like there was a lot of highlights on my face. Um, but what I was saying it. Like I was really talking from the heart and explaining the reason why I opened up this community and the reason of the name, the meaning, what it meant to me, and how strong I felt about having a community, which I thought actually it wasn't having a community wasn't a thing for me. I didn't really think about it. But when Michelle started talking about it, I started having that little bit like, oh, it would be so nice if I could have like midlifers caregivers all under one roof so I could help them, so I could be there for them. So instead of going to a big community, that they could come to like a little, cozier place so I could help them one on one. And, so I was explaining this in this video, and I thought that being emotional because I did get a little emotional because I do get a little emotional because I know what this community means to me. Um, so I uh, I let that fear kind of like control what I wanted to do. And that was not fair. That was not fair for the community. It was not fair for the video that I kind of like struggled to do, or I felt I struggled because I didn't sound like I was struggling on the video. It was not fair to me. It was not fair for those that need to hear it. And this is the reason why sometimes like we have to kind of like choose. And I have said this a lot of times in most of my videos, I think, because we have been kind of like going through things and emotions towards like, like working on ourselves on the videos and the calls that we're doing. Um, Fear is an emotion. Emotions last 33 seconds. If you let that emotion last 34 seconds, that means that you choose to feel that feeling. So if you're angry and you allow for that to last more than 33 seconds, that's all on you. Sometimes it's hard to let it go, but if you have this in your mind that no, it's over, you could cut that. You could cut that fear short and just keep it moving. What this fear is doing is interfering with your goals, with what you want to do. I know that sometimes you have to be who you want to be. You have to feel what you want to feel. Well, feel it, but let it go. Keep on moving, keep on going. Don't let it sit for too long because it's going to take advantage of the situation and it's not going to let you be. So, what are you going to do? You're going to try again tomorrow? You're going to feel it again until you become consistent on what you're doing, until you start practicing what you're doing. That is going to stay there. That fear is just going to not go away. I still feel a little nervous to go up here. My problem is starting the conversation. After I start, I'm good. But it's because I've been doing this, I've been doing it for the past few weeks and I'm committed. I'm committed to show up, whether someone is here or not. I have had 7 people. I have had one time I had 14 people in the Zoom call, and that was nice. I was nervous as heck, but it was okay. After I finished, I was like, wow, that was pretty good. I managed. My knees were shaking, but I did it. Sometimes I only have 7, sometimes I only have 1, sometimes like, I have nobody. But I'm showing up anyway. I'm going to be here because I want to help you and I want to help me get better at this. And my community's growing. Our community is growing. We have 92 people, 92 members. And I'm excited about that. We're going to have a lot of things coming up. We have a lot of things. I'm going to start doing a Latino section because I want Latinos to come in and I want to do this that I'm doing English. I want to do it in Spanish as well. So, that comes with a little fear also, but I'm going to make it happen. Yes, it is a little bit of time consuming. And then when nobody shows up, it's like, but nobody came in. But it's okay because there will be people coming in. So I am putting my fear aside and I'm making this happen because I want you to be okay, because I want to be okay, because I want to grow and I want to help you grow. So with that said, um, let's talk about it. What's one thing fear or doubt has been trying to stop you from doing? Is it going live? Is it doing your content? Are you afraid to hit that play button? What will your life be like if you did it anyway? What will your life be like? I think I think you would be happy if you just gave yourself that opportunity to make it happen anyway. I think that um overcoming that fear, even if it's just for like 1 second, I think that would definitely help you overcome whatever it is. And you will go to sleep with a smile on your face because you did it. Once you go past it, you're going to be like, oh, sometimes like when you're in the middle of a situation, it's hard to kind of like feel good about it unless you like keep going and then you stop and in your mind, you're like, oh, this is going good. But sometimes you just have to go. And then once you're done and you think about it and you go back and you're like, okay, that worked out pretty okay. So I want you guys to, I want to do an empowerment activity and rewrite the fear. I want you guys to write a sentence. I'm afraid to blank because blank. Now write it. Even though I'm afraid, I choose to blank because I deserve blank. Like, I'm afraid to go live because I think I'll mess up or because I think I'm going to be picked on. Even though I'm afraid, I choose to go live because I want to grow and inspire others. So write the problem and write the solution. This way, you're not, but you have to do both. This way, you're not kind of like up in the air about what the problem is, because sometimes that's what we do. We're afraid to do something and we don't find a way to overcome that. Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to do it because once I do it, this is what's going to happen. So this is what you need to do. And let's work on that together. I have to work on that too. I have to work on like going live, for example. I'm still a little bit like it's more. No, I'm not going to put excuses because we all could do, if we want to do things, we could do them. We just sometimes let ourselves, like our mind, control what we decide to do. So let's say this together. Let's have an affirmation practice. I am stronger than fear. I move forward even when I'm scared. I trust myself and I take bold actions. My courage is louder than my doubts. So let's say again, I am stronger than fear. I move forward even when I'm scared. I trust myself and I take bold actions. My courage is louder than doubt. Try and remember that. Write it down and try to put that in your head. Even if it's a short version of it, just remind yourself, I trust myself. My courage is louder than my doubts. I'm not afraid. I'm stronger than fear. Even if it's a short version of that, try um and keep it in your mind. This way you are able to, if you come across a situation or you're walking at the park and you want to do a video, and then you're like, no, but I'm scared, I'm afraid of, no, remember that I'm stronger than my fear. I'm doing this. If you see someone that's in a situation that they probably need our program, why not approach them? I have gone to restaurants and, seen waitresses that I feel that they could probably use our plan. in our program, and I have talked about it. I actually have not ever felt fear to do that because it's a person and it's face to face, and for some reason I feel okay doing that. Um, so try that's part of like getting rid of that fear and try to like my husband is like, well, what are you gonna do? You're gonna talk to them? Yes, he will do it. But I am here to help people. So I try to use that against that fear. I'm not here to be scared. I'm not here to hold back. I need to share. And I need to, why not share the blessing? It was introduced to me. Why not introduce it to someone else? I mean, our program helps us and teach us how to make our business grow, but it also could generate an income for those that need it. So why not introduce something to someone that needs to generate an income? So that's on us. I mean, this is a proven program. And the calls that we have been doing, it's all on working on yourself. It's all on trying to just like self work, self care, trying to go up here and to see what we're going to have next week. And we already did define your why, create your vision statement, power of daily affirmation. That was a really, really good one. Eliminate limit beliefs. That was nice too. Morning and evening routines, how to be able to work on your goals, gratitude and abundance. We also did reframe failures or lesson. These are all in the class, not in the classroom. They're actually they are in one of the classrooms, but I have also have them in the community. This one was break through fear and doubts. Next week, we're going to go into bounce back from challenges. So these are all just mindset talks, and just they're not long, they're all very short. I always say we'll be on for an hour, 45 minutes, but I try to keep them short because I know it's there we have a lot of other stuff going on. So I try to keep them as short as possible, but I also like to talk to you guys and be here. If you feel that you need help on any of the topics that we have already touched, please let's talk. Some of these have worksheets in them. I have attached them to the call in the community so you could work on them. I have worksheets on um how to set your goals, and and a few other ones. So look into the community and find them, and I do them every Wednesday. So it's the midweek empowerment call, and let's grow together. Let's make this happen. So what's next? You just showed up for yourself in the face of fear. And that's huge. That is huge that you're here and that you are willing to face your fears. Tomorrow, next week, we're diving into bouncing back from challenges. And I promise you, it's going to build your resilience even more. Until then, you know, try and practice what we just talked about today, and do whatever it is messy. Do it scared. Who cares? I know you care, but you won't. After you get it done, you're going to be okay. It's going to be okay. So, thank you very much for being here. You got this. Don't Let fear beat you. You are stronger than fear. You're fearless. You know this. You know that. You're stronger than fear. So, bless to you all. And I will see you guys in the community. If you need anything, please do let me know. Um, it is 6:28, so just a little less than half hour, which this is good. If there is anything that you would like, let me know and we could work on it together. Okay, whether it's the system, I did put uh, um, a worksheet on in the community to see what it is that you need help with. Sometimes we stuck. We don't know what has us sitting and not doing anything. It could be the system. It could be that you're not sure who your perfect customer is. It could be that you're just afraid to move forward. It could be that you don't want to do this alone. Uh, let me know what it is that you need help with and see if we could come up with a solution. It could be that you need time management. I have I went over this. It's in one of the modules. I think it's in the inner circle module, and there's a worksheet there. So let's do this. We could do it. You could do it. If there's 55,000 people out there working on this, you're one of them. Why not? Let's make it happen. Blessings to you all, and have a great evening. Have a great day, afternoon, depending where in the world you are.